We can retrain our round shields. Ooh, and we can train Iberian infantry, who are basically slightly weaker Scrutarii, if I recall correctly. Yeah, so the meeting hall allows us to make Iberian infantry. And the next level of barracks... Oh, wait, how do we get Scrutarii then? I can't remember. There are light infantry, but they're not Iberians. Iberians are cheaper, I think. I need to figure this out. Maybe it's the second level of... Just do the building browser, Alfie. Okay. That is... Can I, like, pin that real quick? Yes. So that gets us skirmishers and slingers. Okay. So it's not the archery house. It's not the, cavalry house. Oh, they are part of, they are third level barracks. But there's another unit we can train. How do we get those? No. I need to find this, because one of Spain's best units back in the day were bull warriors, right? So where and how do I make bull warriors? Essus. Ah, there's our bull warriors. They're very strong. 2 hit points, expert at hiding in woods, missile weapon before charging. They're basically armor-piercing weapons. Look at their stats. They're great guys. We need to get... What's this? The Shrine of Essus gets us bull warriors. So that's definitely a good investment. And Shrine of Essus is the law one. Unfortunately, probably the weakest one, but for bull warriors, definitely worth it. But that means, for now, Iberian infantry is going to be our best bet. Still, we're going to do town militia here, just because they're better at holding a town. Obviously. It's in the name. In this settlement, Numantia actually does have a port. So, of course, build one of those, because more trade is more good. Carthago has an upgrade. Should do a warlord's hold so that we keep public order in check. Scalabus also needs a building. Let's see, let's build some shrines. So down here in Scalabus, it's not really going to be a training center, or necessarily a recruitment center. So, happiness and law, upgrade to missile weapons and happiness, experience and experience. In that case, this place is probably going to be the very fringe of our empire, which means law would be a good choice. Just because we're probably going to need to fortify it more as time goes on, which means we may as well have every troop we have there being more effective. And up here in Asturica, we want... Let me check the building browser again. Light weapon, just experience, and law. Probably another law just so we keep it in check. Which is Essus. And the rest of these places are already building things. And we're pretty much out of money, but that's probably fine. We didn't need that much money anyway. And the good news is, Cronius can basically, we can basically just leave this town watch here once it's done, and send everything else up north to deal with more Gauls. They've got public order of 150%, so I'm going to increase their taxes. For now, that'll be fine. And end the turn. Cool. And our diplomat's still on his way. And I forgot to move my scout, but I can do that now. But it's just the Carthaginians. And we got a rebel army over here, which we should probably go deal with. You, my friend, I need you to be getting north. And we've got... That's just path blocked? Yes. And I've moved everything else at this point? Yeah. No, we're hoping those rebels fight the Carthaginians. Did they? Did not. But maybe the Carthaginians will kill them next turn just to get them out of the way. I hope they do, because they'd save us some trouble. Let's see, we made $3,000 that turn. That's pretty good. Macedon and the Greeks are at war. We got a new family member, and somebody died. Someone's wife, it looks like. That's unfortunate. Recruited some new stuff. Constructed some things. Made money. All good to hear. Now, Carthage is still our friends, so we don't need to worry about any invasion from the south. Because if the Numidians show up, we'll probably learn about it. Because this Corduba here will flip over to Numidians if they invade. They're probably not going to take Carthago Nova. They'd probably take Corduba first. And even then, the Numidians are probably more interested in Carthage itself, so we are probably A-okay. Probably. In the meantime, though, our spy can just head up this way. All sneaky-like. And we probably want to put a watchtower about here once we're able to. Can this get you any more sight? Not really. That's actually worse sight, unfortunately. And Luco, you may as well stay here for now. Just to keep an eye on things. Now, Numantia. We can... Good. They didn't build a religious building here. I couldn't remember if they did or not. Numantia. Let's change your taxes over to normal for now. And then take basically everything out. Can we leave it with just one guy? Yeah, we gotta lower it to low, but that'll be fine for now. And actually, if we build another town militia, we can buff up the taxes even higher. And we can send Viriathus up this way. Great news. He should probably join forces with Luco as fast as possible, but Luco I'm actually going to do a bit of sneaking around, exploring. No sign of the Gauls. Let's build some more buildings. Over here in Scalabus. We want to upgrade these settlements a lot, by the way, because if we just build like traders and stuff around here, we'll be making way more money than we would be normally. Yeah, like 2 traders, very cheap, and will help our income quite a bit. Now, over here in Osca, it's still a small settlement, but it's going to be kind of in the middle of our empire. So we probably want just the overall better troops building. Now, I think in pretty much every case, the Tutatis is going to be better, because it's a weapon upgrade. So let's build the shrine to Tutatis, which will make people happier as well. That's as much as we can build this turn. Our guys are all on their way. Don't forget about our diplomat, of course. Yeah, we also want to set up a tower over here, just because this is the main way into Spain that pretty much every force is going to take. On the off chance they try and sneak around, they'd be using one of these ways. Or they might take a boat, but they're probably not going to end up taking ships over here. That's more of a medieval 2 strat than Rome. But that's enough for this turn. On to the next one. Right? Yeah, I moved everybody. Gauls did not attack, which is good. Pretty quiet turn. We unfortunately don't know if they dealt with the rebels yet. Diplomats have very little in the way of line of sight. Which is a bit of a problem, but it's probably fine. Now, can you tell us where their settlement is? We got Limonium up here, and the other settlement should be right about here. Luco, let's have you stay right about in this area. I wish there was like a crossing here for you to keep an eye on. Somewhere where we could keep them kind of pinned, but not the case, unfortunately. We made more money this turn, so we got to build more buildings. Here in Numantia, we definitely want roads, because this will basically add roads all across this very large region, which is great. Roads, turns out, are important. And now we can make a port over here in Carthago Nova. And in Ozka, the only thing left to build is a mine, which, absolutely. And over here in Numantia, with that new unit, we can actually bump taxes back up to high. And people will still be okay with that. I'm going to bump them down to normal, though, just because that's a little bit faster growth rate. We're fine with that. That's fine. We do have a rebel army over here, but Iberian infantry, they probably won't be a problem. Right? Maybe? Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. Yeah, I think that's this turn as well. Unless I forgot to move something. No, you moved. You moved. You guys are holding there. You're moving this direction. Sounds good. I should check taxes real quick across the rest of the empire. 120. Taxes up here in Scalabus can go up to high. And up here, that's fine. Cool. Carthage is sending more troops up north. Who is Carthage at war with again? Because they like going north. They're enemies with the Romans, the Greeks. Yeah, basically everyone. In true Carthaginian way. We got 2 units there. And Narbo Martius is right over here. If we attack you, the settlement won't get involved, which is good. But it's probably going to take a lot of your movement. You guys move up to here and build a watchtower. That way we don't have to worry about that in the future. Narbo Martius, 3 spear warbands or regular warbands. You guys don't really have enough infantry to do that. And Lemonum. Lemonum's kind of a weird army. Let's send our spy up this way. You can't actually get up here unless you go all the way this way. So actually go to the bridge. Can you see anything from there? Just stay there for this turn, that's probably fine. Our diplomat. We'll keep moving this direction. We've got Meriadoc over there, who's got a bit of a bigger army. Let's fight this. It's just 2 warbands versus our skirmishers and a bunch of cav, so this should be pretty straightforward.
Today victory is within our grasp. Put your backs and souls and hearts into the fight, and we have won!
Anything else?
Scream your battle cries, call to the gods, ask for their strength, and put true fear in the souls of your enemies.
Alright. Yeah, I think the Roman battle lines are probably a little, like the actual voice lines, are probably a little more interesting just because they're a bit more tailored to like specific factions and stuff. But to be fair, like, if you're gonna critique the barbarian factions on that, then, I mean, Medieval 2, which also had the battle lines, did the same thing, where it was basically just generally like, yeah, do good out there, don't die, unless you need to. And that was it. So, kind of a weird criticism to give Rome. When the next game did the exact same thing on all factions. Are they approaching? For a moment there I thought they were approaching me, which would have been hilarious, but no. Alright, so in that case, in this big open plain, put our Scrutarii, put the Scrutarii here. No need for us to, like, close the gap. Leave that to them. Heavy cav on this flank, and the round shields over on this flank. Let our guys approach. Oh, they're actually moving up. Okay, in that case, just gonna spin the camera for good luck, apparently. Like I said, no need for us to really, like, overextend ourselves. Let's bring them to us. There we go. And then cavalry. Form these long lines over here. Are they backing up? Are they out of here, or? Not sure what they're doing. Oh, they're forming... So they're forming one line against our heavy cav, which is to be expected. Let's see. You guys need to make maybe like 10 paces forward. That's about 10. Bring the Scrutarii up there. And Inf up to there. And you guys should be in range. Nope, they keep backing up. Well, scare them a little bit. Let's bring the heavy cav a little closer. And see if you can just get them to get interested. Oh. Are they going for the... Are they charging the round shields for some reason? Because that's impressively dumb. The round shields can definitely tire them out, and they can just stand here and get shot by skirmishers for as long as they want. Yeah, expose your backs to the... Ooh, yeah. Expose backs to skirmishers. Oh, they're withdrawn. Alright. Light cav, keep up with them. Infantry, you guys can basically hold back. The cavs got this. We're gonna hit their general in the back, and he is not gonna be having a good time. Your job is to get ahead of them. And here's a little trick about Rome. If you press that button, it'll actually have your guys, it'll have your main general blow a horn, which will get him away from the fight, which is good, because it will stop him from getting himself killed. Alright. Please. They're shaken. we come in from the flank, that should break them.
The enemy warlord shows his worth. Nothing.
Get after the other warband. And the round shields can just focus this guy down. Uh-oh, don't let them escape. Our Cav's getting in there. Get them. Finish them. Oh, they came back to fight. That was a foolish mistake. Continue. Wipe them out. A few of them escaped. How many of them are left? 8%. Great. Yeah, the missiles take them out.
Victory is the reward of warriors.
Nice.
Great victories like this go only to the best.
We lost 3 cav. Were any of those even round shields? No, none of them were round shields. They were General's Bodyguard, which regenerates, so perfect. Alright. We wipe that army. Uh-oh. You're out of movement. Guys? It's okay. There's something we can do about this. Let's make sure we don't have to do anything else this turn as far as, like, building stuff goes. Oh, we do. Oh, but we got a new governor here. Well, I have an important job for you. Where's the border? There it is. Your job is to march to the border and set up towers. Actually, you can set up a tower here as well. Great. Build some more buildings. Let's see. Trader. Up here. Stockade wouldn't be a bad idea. But let's do a grove. No, let's do a tavern. Taverns are actually pretty nice these days. They're not as weak as they used to be. And unfortunately, that means I can't buy reinforcement mercs for you guys. But all I would have been able to buy is barbarian mercenaries, which are pretty bad. He might be able to reach you guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At least one of them is a general. Our spy can't move any further. That's as far as our diplomat can go. He's got... Okay, we can do some math here. He has 271 troops in his army. He is just a general. He probably has... A unit of spear warband is 120 each. And Gauls don't really have any other cavalry. So my guess is it's 2 units of spear warbands, a different type of warband, and another general. Which is a bit dangerous, but I think we can take that. Okay, I'm gonna play it safe, because the worst thing that can happen is we lose this whole army. That would be very bad because this is a lot of troops. This is 6 troops that once they join up with Variathas are going to make a doom stack that can basically wipe out the Gauls around here. We don't really want that to happen for obvious reasons. So, we just need 1 unit of barbarian mercs because if nothing else they can hold the line. Now... I'm actually going to not build the tavern in Scalabus just yet. Oh, unless one of these places has a cheaper building they can make. 800... Oh, perfect. Can do that instead. Because then Scalabus can actually build town militia, which will be better in the long run anyway to hold settlements. And that should be just enough for you to recruit a unit of those barbarian mercs. Again, they're not very good, but they are better than nothing. Yeah, look at that. They don't have a missile attack, obviously. Melee attack of only 7, morale of 4, may charge without orders. They're good for holding lines, and that's about it. But, well, I was going to say they're cheap, but they're not cheap. They're bodies to throw in the way. We can't retrain these guys either, unfortunately. Which is too bad, but oh well. I think with that, everything is probably moved. Oh! Ambon. This guy. Okay. That's why you showed up. Little boy grew up. Luco is a confident commander. And let's see what's going on. Armenia and the Seleucids are at war. Carthage broke their alliance with us. Oh, because they're allies with Gaul. Oh dear. Wish I had noticed that one earlier. That's kind of weird. I don't need that. I was just checking it. Seeing why it was flashing. Carthage? Why are you upset? Why do you join the freaking Gauls? They suck. Nobody likes them.